Hello, welcome to Steve Miles Draft League. It's Season 3. This matchup is between Alolan Floatzel, coach of the um, Toronto Staraptors, and Unit 97, coach of the Greenwich Glaceons. Unit is 6-1. A win here guarantees playoffs, probably. Or just about guarantees playoffs. No, it guarantees playoffs. So a win for Unit is immediate playoff berth, and I'm pretty sure Unit's already guaranteed playoffs. If he loses out, he still has a positive differential, even if he gets swept every single game. So I'm 99% sure Unit doesn't even need to win this, but it would be nice because he's competing with Juge for first. Floatzel is 4-3. So in a really heavily contested area with a 4-win category, and then 5 wins here would be really nice, probably. So this is an important game for Floatzel to win, specifically for playoffs. 4-4 is not like the best spot to be in, because then in order to get like guarantee and not have to contend for like top 5-5 spot, you have to win out. So, Mega Pokemon in this game. Mega Aerodactyl for Unit and Mega Audino for Floatzel. And the Z Pokemon for Floatzel, Z Any Raikou and Z Attack Moltres. For Unit, Z Pokemon are Z Attack Arcanine and Z Any Dragalge. No Arcanine. This is the first time Arcanine's missed a week. But then again, it looks like Floatzel's answers are incredible to it. So, initial impressions of this game. Rotom is really, really incredible here. Not much can really deal with it other than kind of Lurantis if it's AV, but the only problem is letting in Dragalge for free is hugely problematic because that's going to hurt. A Specs Draco will be painful for everything on the Floatzel's team. So, Lando is also, on the flip side, really, really incredible with Scarf. U-Turn is so much pressure versus Unit, and Earthquake is also incredible. The only thing it's got to be careful about is Shaman. The Shaman needs to die quickly for Floatzel, otherwise it's going to stand in the way of Landorus and Milotic, which seem to be like huge pieces this game. Other than that, it's looking really tight. It's really, if Floatzel can manage the speed game here and really keep Terrakion and Arrow in check. I don't know what's scarfed or what's not scarfed yet, obviously, because this is live. Not like I had access to that information before either anyways, but it's really dependent on who's scarfed and when that Scarfer is played for Floatzel. And Unit really needs to make sure the Scarfer goes down and that Landorus goes down before Shaman does. That's pretty much that. Now, like the last game, I made like a prediction, or like an idea of the right way to play. It was completely off. The game ended with both those Pokemon dying pretty early and not doing a whole lot. So we'll see how this goes. Maybe I'll get surprised. But Alolan Floatzel really got to be careful about the Dragalge. There's no shot. Landorus is getting out of here for sure. 98. It won't kill. I think it'll hit like 90 to 95%. U-turn, 25%. Decent amount of chip. In comes Lurantis on a Toxic. So Lurantis is already on a timer. What's Lurantis going to do to Dragalge is the question. Leaf Storm into HP Ground, perhaps? HP Fire also has to hit Scizor, so it's going to have to hit one or the other. I think Dragalge is probably the more favorable one to destroy. Is Dragalge faster than Lurantis? It's like a. They're both really slow. It's faster by 1 point of speed. Wow. Wow. So this could be max speed, but will it be able to kill? Does Lurantis get any ground moves? Like Volt Switch hits. So scarfed and it just killed. Superpower comes off, doesn't do a whole lot. This is going to be a painful U-turn. Rocky Helmet also hurts. Toxic damage, also. So this Lurantis is looking mighty terrifying as it stands, and it's in not like a terrible spot. The only thing is it ate that. So in comes its pressure. That's dry pass. Okay. I should probably clarify that dry pass is allowed in the chat, just in case it's not clarified elsewhere, but I'm pretty sure it says in the rules. Stealth Rocks go up. Landorus is in a good spot to just probably click Earthquake, though I do suppose it'll U-turn. Like, in my mind, it's going to U-turn out on Shaman. Because nothing else is switching into Lando. Not on an Earthquake. I guess Arrow could if unit was that confident, but if it goes for a U-turn, Arrow being out is problematic. Specifically because of Raikou. But I think Terracion's going to opt to dip. Then again, Terracion's matchup here is, like, not awesome. It's good, but it's not, like, super impressive. Like, Stone Edge hits most things. The only thing is if Cobalion comes in on, like, an edge, then the switch-ins to Cobalion are even more sparse than that of Landorus, because Shaman's not reliable at that point. The only thing is, U-turn will pain Shaman. There's no, like, direct answer here. This is kind of a tough spot for unit. It's like a middle of the road here. Rocks are up, which might be annoying. But now that we know that Moltres pressure, I think that might have been an accident. Or, like, just forgot. Because but it could just be pressure. I don't know. Maybe for Seed Flare? Every time I click Seed Flare, it loses 2 of 8. The only problem is if it's like HP Rock, that's going to suck. So what's unit going to do here? I'm 90% certain that Landorus is choice Scarfed. Because again, just like last week, it was really hasty to switch into this. Even though it could hit for like probably 40%, 30. Well, it'll probably do 30 since it's intimidated, but it would be a lot more precarious if it was not. A U-turn, if unit predicts the U-turn, then Floatzel's in a bad spot. If unit overextends and Floatzel clicks Earthquake, that's problematic. Knockoff comes off, and Rotom loses leftovers. So in comes Lurantis on Pain Split. Rotom gets nothing back, really. Probably gonna see a Volt Switch considering the fact that we know that Lurantis is not that. I think, yes, Scizor is gonna switch in. This could be HP Fire. Nope, it's gonna synthesize. We're gonna see a Baton Pass probably here. But, I feel like, well, yeah, it's probably Baton Pass just to avoid Flame Body. But Dry Pass is good tech here to dodge getting hit by Moltres. The only thing is there's been no like notable progress other than rocks going up and Rotom being like half dead right now. So the rocks are probably a little bit problematic, but I think as it stands, Floatzel is in the lead. Mainly because of the chip that has been like doled out. But if this is an HP fire, then Scizor's just gonna keep switching in all day. And it's probably gonna keep baton passing for momentum on Moltres. And majorly problematic this time is the fact that rocks are already up, so if Terrakion comes in on, like, wait, hold on. Did that go for knockoff on a Terrakion? I didn't even realize. That is the most ballsy move ever. You would reverse the Intimidate. You would choice lock yourself into boosting. Okay. So I think we're going to see Dry Pass go off. This is complicado. A difficult position. I think both of them are thinking. Well, yeah, they're definitely both thinking. Or one of them's already made up their mind and the other one's thinking extensively. Who I'm going to guess is Floatzel. Thinking like 2 or 3 turns ahead of now, because if Scizor goes for a Baton Pass, what's the plan? If Floatzel goes for if Floatzel switches into Moltres on the Baton Pass, that's a free switch to a dangerous rock. And Terrakion could go for a Stone Edge and hurt Lando pretty bad with rocks up. So that's troubling. Not for well, Unit's also kind of in a like weird spot where his Rotom is like dead, but off comes Baton Pass. So Lurantis decided not to switch. And wait, maybe it did. I don't think Baton Pass is negative. Crit superpower there, but Toxic is racking up. Sludge Bomb would be hugely problematic, though. I think that Dragalge is really free to just launch a Draco here. It doesn't need to risk allowing Cobalion in for no extra charge, because it can survive that hit pretty freaking comfortably as well, I would say. So that crit did a lot more than I was anticipating. That's gonna probably relapse, but I don't know. I think Superpower was really ballsy. I don't know how correct of a play it was, but it worked out. If Lurantis has a ground move, then perhaps it was the right play. I don't know if it has any though. In comes Cobalion and the double to Scizor here. Huh. So, I don't know if Unit was predicting that call to switch into Cobalion, because that definitely seems just like a neutral move to me. Donphan's not here, so there will be no spin occurring. Now, what's gonna happen between these two? Scizor could have superpower for sure, but it could also Baton Pass right here, and that would be annoying for Cobalion. Is Cobalion 346? 394. Wait, no, 346. So they would speed tie. So that's a little problematic for Unit. What is going to reliably hit Cobalion in this spot? Volt Switch on probably Baton Pass. Nope, on a Defog. Rocks go off. Now Floatzel's in the momentum lead again. What's gonna switch in though? Rotom can switch in, but the major problem is it's low. So unless Moltres misses a second hit, Rotom is going to die. Dragalge's also chipped. So the Spadef tanks here are starting to lose momentum. So as it stands, I feel like Floatzel's in the lead for sure right now. Because Caesar is like exclusively Bullet Punch. I think that's the only attacking move it has. It just revealed such. Which is a little problematic. Considering there are 4 Bullet Punch resists. And one of the non-Bullet Punch resists has Intimidate. I don't think it's Bullet Punch. Or I don't think it's Bullet Punch. It would not have its last move be something that does no damage to like 80% of the team. It's probably like Bug Bite. But this is an interesting set on a Caesar. What is this gonna pull? No. Both sides have Pokemon that I haven't quite revealed yet. Like, Shaman has not touched the field much. Rotom Wash doubles. That's really bad for Floatzel. Toxic. Pain Split. And Rotom heals so much. And I think Rotom is going to opt for a top Toxic here. Because it can. It has that option pretty easily, but you see a flip turn. Yeah, I don't think Floatzel is just going to let that happen. Now comes Volt Switch. Nice call by Unit to get that momentum back. It swung in his favor again. This is a momentum shift. Nightmare right now. This is a good game. It's kind of a stalemate to a degree. But it's like every turn is like kind of I can see the 3D chess happening to a degree. Like I can see what they're thinking kind of as an impartial party. Dueling Beat's gonna hit here and do something, some type of good damage, and then we're gonna see Raikou switch in. Probably after no, Lando's gonna switch and take like 40%, and Arrow's gonna switch into something because Aerodactyl's huge this game. And there's also the factor that Floatzel could be bluffing Scarf right now. Might not actually be Scarf, but always got to be careful. So Aerodactyl is very much free to actually could Ice Fang as well. Milotic has revealed it's not Flame Orb, so Dual Wing Beat. Oh, huge crit. That was a big crit. That hurt. Over double damage. The only thing is, well, now Landorus isn't a switch in. That was doing 44% without the crit-ish. So Landorus needs to do something now. It's on the chopping block. I would presume a Scarf Stone Edge is imminent. But I don't know what's going to switch into Scarf Stone Edge. Maybe Caesar. I don't know if Caesar can actually kill this turn. This would be a much different game if Caesar had U-turn. But then again, I think pressure was a mistake. Or an accident. Not a mistake, like an accident. Because He's Floats switched into Caesar, expecting a U-turn, probably. Out comes the Stone Edge. This is bulky Caesar, like max HP, max defense. Probably in preparation for Choice Band. But again, we see Scizor showing its freaking stripes. This thing is a monster right now. Baton Pass flies. And that's another indicator that it's time for a rock type to do something. Yep, in comes Terrakion to click a rock move and hurt someone. Who's gonna be the sack? Like, the major problem is Raikou seems like a win condition, but it's not found any opportunity to actually do anything yet. So, and a lot of the team is starting to really feel that chip. Specifically, Lando and Lurantis are eating a lot more damage than I think they were prepared to handle by this point, without a lot of things dying. So, in comes Milotic. It's not Flame Orb. Edge misses. Stone Edge moment. Now, this is a weird position to be in. I do believe Flip Turn is going to come out. I don't know if Terrakion's even going to opt to switch, because I don't... Like... Is this going to matter? Flip Turn won't do that much. As long as Terrakion doesn't just, like, randomly explode, this shouldn't be a huge issue for unit. Like, obviously, Milotic could Toxic. In comes Shaman on Flip Turn. In comes Moltres. Probably. No. Let's see. Moltres comes in. Unit switches something in. I think Rotom's become... Yeah, it's healthy enough to actually probably like tank. The only problem is pain splitting into Lando would be hugely problematic. Though, then again, I don't think that Floatzel's in a position to switch Landers in and risk losing it. Rotom's a little slower than Moltres. So here a Fire Blast would suck. Hurricane? Oh wow, that did way less than I thought I would. Now Rotom can't afford. I think it's just gonna pump. It doesn't want to heal Lando. It might even Toxic, to be completely honest. In comes Lurantis on the pain split. Nothing. No value for either side, really. Now again, Rotom's probably going to Volt Switch. Yep. And something's going to come in. Doesn't really matter what. Aerodactyly is going to kill someone. As long as Dual Wing Beat hits. But yeah, there's no survivability against Dual Wing Beat other than maybe Raikou. But Raikou is going to take so much. And it's like, is Lurantis important enough to sack? Or to sack Raikou for it? Because Rotom keeps almost dying. Which is like the thing. Rotom's like almost dead half the time. and has been like half dead like this whole game, except for that one port where it healed up off of Milotic. So, big question is, what is Floatzel gonna sack to the demon? Milotic comes in, dual wing beat connects 44. It's dead despite leftovers, or it should be, unless a bad roll comes about. Which it could be, there could be a bad roll here, which I would suck if you've got a bad roll and then got burned. Oh my god. Income Shaman on recover. Shaman's free to click Seed Flare or double. I presume Shaman's just gonna double into or not, or it's gonna miss. That would have sucked to get hit by. And then again, Seed Flare is a trash move, bro. Why you use it? Miss monster. In comes... Oh, okay. I guess Shaman's not doing anything in this game. Seed Flare was meant to not. Why did... I guess the Toxic Poison actually reduced the accuracy of Seed Flare. That's not good. That was 50% on Milotic, who's now basically back to full health and can actually switch into Arrow, which is really bad, mind you. So your unit's probably going to have to sack Rotom. It can't tank to... What's going to switch in? Terrakion? Terrakion's going to die to a double Hurricane, right? I feel like it will. In comes Aerodactyly on the cane, which misses. Guys. You gotta hit your moves. Well, guess what? Your boy Milotic is just gonna switch into the Stone Edge. Like... Really, really cool and good. In comes Dragalge on the double into Milotic. Flip turn does not do much. So, T-spikes go down. Not good. Flip turn. Launched. Who's going to come in? In comes Caesar on that flip turn. No, it's probably going to roost. I don't think it has much else that it wants to do, but it can defog. The only problem is Caesar is starting to lose health really quickly. It's also getting chipped down pretty badly in this game. What would I do? Probably CC from Cobalion here. Um. Hmm. I'm honestly curious why my unit refuses to Draco. That's probably gonna 2-hit KO Cobalion. Like after the switch. So what's gonna happen? CC doesn't quite kill, gonna get that drop in HP from the helmet. Baton Pass is gonna go off, but rocks are up. That's no good. I don't think he has any other defogs, so Caesar is dead. Rotom hasn't revealed a fourth move yet, but in comes Aerodactyly. Probably gonna dual wing beat, but Milotic is healthy, so hugely problematic there. This will be This is getting tight now. The defogger is on the ropes. Nothing has died. It's turn 32. But things are getting a little bit suspect for each end. Wait. Oh, no. 12 or 6 plus 44. That's 50%. Floatzel's going to have to be really, really careful. If Milotic can't pick up a kill versus Aerodactyl in one hit from 75, then it will die because of T-Spikes negating or doing damage over leftovers. Especially if it hits a good roll, like 30 or like 25s plus poison, then pretty dead. I don't know what the roll is, but that could be hugely problematic. The real question is, what is Cobalion gonna do? Because it's not Scarf, I don't believe. No. Because it just switched moves. What's gonna happen? It's kind of hard to predict what's gonna go on with this. Because it's really dependent on the role that unit gets on whatever comes in. Unless, well, yeah, what the heck? Everything's, like, healthy again. Except for, like, Raikou, who can just kill back. And the thing is, Aerodactyl could go for Earthquake. Shuka, gonna negate. Iron Head's gonna kill back. That's really, really bad. Cobalion has a lot more defense than I thought it did. Now, what's gonna go into Cobalion, dude? This guy is terrifying. Terrakion can, but there's also no check to... well, no reliable check to Raikou. But I think unit might have to chance a speed tie here just to preserve. Because with Terrakion, it can speed tie, kill, Wim. GG. Or it can lose a speed tie and things go really, really bad. Really fast. What's gonna happen? What is this unit thinking about? He's probably calculating something. Probably this. Blood algae. Turn 32. First Pokemon died. And it was Shuka Berry. What would have happened if unit just clicked? Because it was reduced down to base 100 versus 120. So what? That was 45. What's 45 times? Because dual wing beat is 120 with, so it's 180. Dual wing beat would have killed. That's kind of sad. Well, not sad, because well, dual wing beat it would have would have killed. Unfortunate. Probably to hit Raikou though, because unit probably suspected Raikou would switch in there, not to lose the not to lose Cobalion. CC only 49%. Synthesis. Gonna keep Shaman intact. A crit CC would be really bad. I don't know if Cobalion's gonna opt to switch. Close combat has less PP than Synthesis does. Who's calking right now? Maybe unit's deciding what to do. The only problem is the major problem is Scizor is dead on rock. So that's the issue. Let's see what's gonna go down. I don't think I don't suspect Floatzel to switch. That's the thing. If I was unit, I feel like I would have just chanced the speed tie, but I don't know. This might be better play because I don't know what unit's thinking. I mean, there was a net gain of none. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh well. If Shaman was leftovers though, this might be a sustainable strategy. It's not leftovers, so it's not. Volt switch? Yeah. There's a volt switch. Playing to Moltres. Yep. I think it was Moltres. On the synthesis. Alright. And down goes Scizor. In comes Tarak to take a life. Maybe? No, probably not. Considering the fact that my Melodic is still at max HP. Actually, I lied. It might still die thanks to the T-spike on the ground. What do you do here? In comes Cobalt on the edge. Not even gonna kill. Just barely misses. Now unit has to win the speed tie. Sag. If he loses the speed tie, that's really, really bad. If he wins, that's really good. That's hopeful. That's hopeful for unit. But unit has to win the speed tie. This is a really, really good one. Huh. Rodom, probably sacked. Yep. Now the thing is, Shaman could. Oh, Shaman won't die. It'll only take 49%. The only problem is rocks are up, bro. Seed Flare finally connects. First Seed Flare connection of the day. It's Life Orb. Probably going to see Moltres come in. Do some Moltres things. Mm-hmm. In comes Lando. Probably gonna try and finish the job. I could probably kill with Earthquake from here, maybe? Maybe? Probably? Potentially? Perhaps? Will it do the job? If it misses, though, that's really bad. Well, it's not really bad, but Terrakion gets way scarier. Probably gonna see a U-turn right out here. Yep, U-turn, down goes Buttercup. And now Lando has to switch. Raikou has not touched the field yet. No Lando sweep. No Lando cleanup there. There's a difference, my bad. So, yeah. Yeah, this thing is a monster. It's built right. So, what is Floatzel going to go to? Lurantis. Lurantis was already poisoned, though, so it's not a huge issue. I think we're just going to see Dragalge come in and click poison. A poison, yeah, probably going to just click a poison move. Yep, superpower not going to quite do the job. Yeah. What's going on? In comes Red Danger. Close combat. Gonna still kill. No. Is this scarfed? I feel like that's choice banned just based on the fact that it did that much through yeah, it just did so much through the +1. Earthquake should kill from here. If it doesn't, that will be surprising. Lando had a huge, huge game this game. GG. Everything happened in the last 11 turns, really. It was a breakdown. But, GG. See you guys in the next one.